What is going on, you guys? My name is Cody Thixon, and this is Interesting Podcast. This is episode 9. Tonight we are going to be talking about Cody Rhodes' return to WWE. Man, oh man, Cody Rhodes has absolutely made himself a legend over the year. But man, we're going to get more into it. But I just want to say First off, if this is the kind of content you guys like pro wrestling, you guys want somebody who has been watching professional wrestling for 17 years, has lived and breathed it, and is going to give it to you straight and be honest, then this is the podcast for you. Like I was saying just a second ago, Cody Rhodes has absolutely made himself a legend over the last year. I remember back at WrestleMania 38 when he returned and faced Seth Rollins. It was insane, especially watching him come from AEW and be one of the pillars that AEW's company was founded on. It was insane to see him make that jump, because when AEW started bringing in a lot of superstars, a lot of people speculated whether or not there were going to be superstars that wanted to jump from AEW to WWE. And Cody Rhodes was the first one. And he's also the pillar of, if you come to WWE and you make a name for yourself outside of WWE, then you're going to be pushed to the top. It's just a matter of how hard you work. Just like I predict that FTR will come to WWE one day. I think potentially, if Triple H really wanted to, expand the map and everything, he could sign like a Kenny Omega for a few matches at least, and then just let him go. But I remember at WrestleMania 38, just the reaction that he was able to get from everybody. Like, Cody Rhodes is just so energetic. He's so he just has it to the ultimate degree, where it's like he is the biggest star right now in professional wrestling. And I know a lot of people would come to me and say it would be Roman Reigns. But I feel like with everybody already know that Roman Reigns is going to be leaving and going to Hollywood, his career is coming to an end. We want to see the rise of Cody Rhodes. So that's what kind of overtakes the whole Roman Reigns era, or the whole Roman Reigns feel of WWE, because he is being pushed as the biggest guy right now. But as soon as Cody Rhodes comes back from his injury, he's going to be the absolute biggest star. And I think it'll be Cody Rhodes and Bray Wyatt that will lead into 2023, and Drew McIntyre that will lead into 2023, and then really be pushed so that then when Roman Reigns leaves, they have a line of people. And Cody Rhodes has just been, like I was saying, insane. And it's so interesting because if I remember at Hell in a Cell. Okay, let's talk about Hell in a Cell. I remember sitting there watching it, and when Cody Rhodes pulled off his shirt and it showed his injury, his torn pec, and for him to be able to go through a Hell in a Cell match and be able to perform at the level that he did, even Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, everybody knows that he kind of rates stars and posts it online, or matches, and matches will get 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, and then the special ones get 5. This was a 5-star match, and in my opinion, it was the match of 2022. It was the greatest match all year. But with Cody Rhodes' injury, obviously he's had to be out. And I think everybody kind of knows that Cody Rhodes is going to come back in the Royal Rumble. But I don't think that if he wins that he is going to challenge Roman Reigns. I don't. I don't think that, like, I know a lot of people are speculating that, on night 1 and night 2, Roman Reigns will have to defend against Cody and then defend against The Rock. But, like, to me, like, that it doesn't make any sense to have somebody do that, because no matter what, it's going to take away from the other match. Like, it just is. So it's like Cody Rhodes needs his own moment to win the WWE Championship, because Cody Rhodes just wants to win the WWE Championship. It doesn't have to be against Roman Reigns. So I'm pretty sure that Cody Rhodes respects the industry enough that, like, maybe he would want to do something different. And I think that Cody Rhodes will challenge Seth Rollins again, but it'll be for the United States Championship, because I don't think we've ever had a Royal Rumble winner challenge for the United States Championship. It's always been for a world title. But with how WrestleMania ended last year, I could see WWE wanting to redo it, so that then it's not like Roman Reigns just beat The Rock, but it was like Roman Reigns defended against The Rock and just solidified him as the ultimate, defender. And then we could figure out something to do, going into SummerSlam. But I do see potentially, I'm just like throwing this out there just as like a guess, but potentially Cody Rhodes challenging for the United States Championship, because WWE has been bringing up the United States Championship and really trying to solidify it as a really prominent championship on Monday Night Raw. So just like with their push up with Gunther in the Intercontinental Championship on Friday Night SmackDown, they're going to lead into WrestleMania with a big storyline for both of these titles. So I think that would be very, very interesting if WWE actually went that way, because also if you look like last year at WrestleMania at the end, when Roman Reigns had injured his arm, so they had to kind of cut the match short a little bit. When he was trying to lift the championships and have the pyrotechnics go off behind him, it was almost like he couldn't actually like raise them up all the way. So I could also see like WWE just like wanting like that footage of him like sitting, the whole Hollywood sign behind him, whatever they're going to do for the stage, and have him holding both of his championships up as the pyrotechnics are going off, especially him wanting to go into Hollywood. It's just good exposure, because that a lot of celebrities are going to be there, and that like the press is going to be really, really big, especially being in Los Angeles. So I could see them like wanting Roman Reigns to defend against The Rock. So what other championship would Cody Rhodes, be able to challenge at WrestleMania? And his rivalry with Seth Rollins hasn't ended. It hasn't. They are going to cross paths again, and we're going to have a fourth and final match, because Cody Rhodes has beaten Seth Rollins all 3 times. So could we see Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, and have Seth Rollins actually pin Cody Rhodes and win? Or are we actually going to get maybe like a little teaser of, a championship win from Cody, so that then he can lead into the summer, help the championship, make it more prominent, and then after he loses it, then maybe next year, if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble this year, next year he'll win the Royal Rumble, and then he'll challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40, which I actually predict right now. Cody Rhodes will be in the main event of WrestleMania 40 for the WWE Championship. It's going to happen. I think everybody knows it. But I think he is going to carry the United States Championship if he is, because I think he respects the industry enough to not just want to just come back and then instantly get a world title. I think he also wants to help the industry enough to work with the maybe smaller or younger talents and then put over the United States Championship, so that then when he drops it, it's in a better place than, when it's been booked. Like he can actually bring it to prominence. So I think Cody Rhodes will come back in the Royal Rumble. I don't know exactly like what number. I think I would probably put him around like the 20-ish area, and then have like The Rock come out. And like, could you guys imagine Cody Rhodes and The Rock actually like facing off against each other and like coming face to face, or at least like throwing a few blows if The Rock returns at the Royal Rumble? But it would just be like so interesting to like see that interaction. Or like, I think everybody thinks that John Cena will be in the Royal Rumble. So it will be really interesting to see Cody Rhodes and John Cena kind of interlock and see like how they interact and that energy. Because you know that when Cody Rhodes comes out after the buzzer sounds, everybody's just going to go nuts. And it's going to be so awesome. But man, like, so tonight I am actually like super excited. I wanted to share this with you guys. I am actually seeing All Elite Wrestling tonight in Portland when they make their debut for AEW Rampage and Battle of the Belts, and it's gonna be badass. So I'm going to be actually posting some of my footage if I can get some, and I hope you guys like look forward to this. But this has been an interesting podcast, man. My name is Cody Thixton. If this is the kind of content you guys like, somebody who has been watching pro wrestling for years and absolutely loves it, then this is the podcast for you. Make sure to hit that like, maybe subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what you guys think about Cody Rhodes' return to WWE. I'll catch you guys later.